Showstopper is not just any product. A Showstopper is something that we know is going to wow you. Now, in addition to getting you free shipping and handling on this Quilters machine, computerized sewing machine, we also have VIP financing. Okay, we just made that incredibly easy for you to get. What is VIP financing? If you use your HSN card or your HSN MasterCard and you decide to pay for your computerized sewing machine over time, 9 months to pay for it, and it comes down to about $67 a month if you decide to do your own custom flex payments. Just make a monthly payment every month, and then it's no interest for 9 months as long as it's paid off within that 9 months. So VIP financing is usually reserved for some computers, some fitness equipment, but today we're breaking some rules. We like that on occasion. We love that. And this is your computerized quilting machine. Now, is it strictly for quilters?
Oh, no,
yes,
no.
I just want to clarify that.
No, not at all. This machine is fantastic. I want to show you how Janome has this set up. This opens on the top.
Open sesame.
All of your accessories are in here. We have to show you the accessory kit right out of the gate. Top-loading drop-in bobbin, etched-in markings, the most I've ever seen on a needle plate, as well as angular markings. So for those of you, even extending onto the bobbin cover, which, by the way, just simply pops up so you can replace that top-loading drop-in bobbin, nice and easy, always clear, can see your area. Yes, you get the 7-point system with this machine as well. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It's the box feed that makes this machine pull the fabric through nice and straight, and then when you couple that with all of those etched-in markings, you have a beautiful experience. Now, when you look at the LCD screen on this machine, you're going to see we entry-level the electronics in the other one, but this is taking now your sewing to another level. This is the world of computerized sewing with an automatic thread cutter, needle down, pattern stop, and I'm going to explain what that means, push button reverse, and autopilot, so you can sew without a foot pedal. And you have your speed control. Now, as far as manipulating the stitches, same thing as before. Let's say I want, these are the 60 stitches, by the way. I get ahead of myself. I so apologize. I'm so excited. These are the 60 stitch patterns. If I wanted stitch number 33, now I'm going back up to my LCD screen, and you see the little line on the bottom? See that line? I go now up to 33. And you just hold it and push
like a thermostat.
till you get there. That's right.
Get to your right spot.
33.
That's where you're comfortable.
There it is. Now, where's my stitch width? Well, I want it to be 6. And where's my stitch length? It's 2.5. It won't go any more. Will it go less? It would, but I'm going to leave it at 2.5. I think they knew what they were doing when they set that in the factory. And now I'm going to snap on a different foot. By the way, you're getting 10 bonus feet with this machine. So yes, you could probably find this somewhere else. At this price, it's not going to have the 10 bonus feet. And those 10 bonus feet alone are well over $150 value, I would guess.
Well, our suggested release price is over $1,000. It's over $1,200, Darlene.
Oh my gosh!
Yes.
Well, yeah, you're getting the hard-sided case.
You're getting the case. It's a $1,200 offer.
Wow.
We're bringing it to you for $5.99. So if you've been looking for a sewing machine that has everything you could possibly want on it, you just found it. And it's Janome. It's that name brand that if you're not familiar with, that's okay. You can Google or Bing it and go onto your search engine and find out more about it. However, this is the machine that is 150 years of history behind it.
Yes.
They own their own factories. And this Showstopper, we have 200 available. That's it.
This is a sweet machine.
It is a sweet value, too.
It is. And the ride has been such a pleasure all week. This machine boasts something that no other machine in our entire HSN lineup has. And that, I'm going to first of all cut the thread. Ready? That's it. I just cut the thread. You didn't see me reach for my scissors, did you? Now I lift the foot, pull it out. The thread is automatically cut. I love that. Now, we just used the edge joining foot and a pin, well, kind of a two-sided pin stitch there. And we went ahead.
Look at the precision.
This is a store-bought placemat because I wanted to show you how you can take a store-bought placemat, add ribbon to it, fold it up, and turn it into a clutch. And there's a clutch.
See how creative Darlene is? She's taking a placemat and she's turning it into a purse.
You have to see this little clutch. And this instructions for this will be on hsn.com during Craft Month. So you have to come back in just a few more days and join us and check out the website at hsn.com for 5 new projects for sewing. Great. One of them is going to be that little clutch made out of a $3 placemat. Now you can do that too.
Well, I mean, that's bragging rights right there. When your friends go, oh, I love your purse. Oh, thank you. I made it from a placemat. That's an icebreaker. Okay, we've got an if purchased separately page that we want to share with you, because this machine, if you were to go into the alternative universe of other shopping, you would be spending over $1,200. So the machine itself is $999. A moment of silence as we absorb that.
Wow.
Then the even feed walking foot, about $50. The open toe darning foot, around $30. The binder foot, around $25. The concealed zipper foot is around $20, and then the ultra glide foot is also around $20. The machine itself, $1,000. The machine, $1,000 machine, it's $599. And VIP financing if you want to use your HSN card or your HSN MasterCard and pay over 9 months. Here we're going, second page of the if purchased separately, because there's so much. The ditch quilting foot,
yes.
The ribbon sequin foot,
used. Yes.
The 3-way cording foot,
nice.
The gathering foot, and even a fringe foot. And the case, we're throwing it into the mix, and there's not even a value for the case in there. $1,230, that's $1,230.90.
Wow.
We're bringing it to you for $599. So VIP financing, you can use your HSN card or HSN MasterCard, pay over 9 months. Otherwise, use one of the other credit cards that we welcome, and you've got the 5 months to pay and no shipping and handling. Right, that's right, $1,200+ machine we're getting you today. You can get it at home for around $120, and it's just no shipping because it's free shipping, but tax if applicable depending on where you live. That's why we made it our showstopper, as you can see, and we're going into some more details, but Paul, our producer, with everyone on the line, can you just give me a numbers update here? Because I believe if I can see my computer screens, I know there are a couple people in the ordering process on hold. Otherwise, it's clearing out. Use automatic ordering. Fewer than 100 now available. Wow, Darlene, that is a showstopper if I've ever seen one.
Well, this is an incredible value for what you're getting, and it has presser foot pressure control. Have you ever tried to sew fleece or something with a nap, and the pressure on the presser foot was so strong, it was pushing your fabric and stretching it all out by the time you got to the end. That happens with lightweight fabrics, and it happens with fleeces and flannels and faux fur and things like that. This has presser foot pressure control. 3 times fast. Go ahead, I dare you. Presser foot pressure control.
Someone had it out for you on that one.
So what you can do is you can lighten up that pressure so that your fabric doesn't get all stretched out of shape. That is so important. You can also quickly and easily change out the thread on this. I want to show you the threading system, because this needle threader is really incredible. Oh, by the way, you're getting a second spool pin. I'm going to show you that footboard in just a minute. And you're getting a little cup. I love these little spool cups. They fit over the spool pin along with the felt, and then you can keep an auxiliary spool up there, and it keeps the thread from falling down and getting tangled around the spool. Very smart. I love that kind of innovation. Leave it to the engineers at Janome, which I have to tell you, when we were putting these packages together for you, we had a couple of different feet with this machine, and the rep called me one day and she said, you know what, we have to change those feet. Headquarters said it wasn't optimal, and every now and then there might be a stitch that gets skipped, so we're not going to allow that foot to go out with that machine because we want our customers to be happy. You see, your satisfaction is their success. So they want to make sure you're having the optimal experience, just as you had mentioned earlier. And I think that is so important to so many of us, because life is just too darn short to be frustrated with tools that don't work right.
Right.
I mean, we've all had them.
Right. We have electronics sometimes that we just don't even use.
Exactly.
We have, or maybe we won't even buy something because we think that's going to be a huge learning curve. That's going to be a hassle. I don't have time to put anything else in my brain right now. Okay, I can totally relate to that. However, when it comes to the Janome name brand, they know you feel that way. So they've already beat you to the punch with all those concerns, and they have removed all of those obstacles. All you need to do is when you pull it out of the box and plug it in, is start sewing. If you are a beginner, if you're intermediate, if you're a quilter, this machine is ideal and designed for you. You said it earlier, Darlene, our job is to match the right machine with the right person.
Yes.
So we are sewing matchmakers. That
I
is
love
what
that.
we are.
Can I call you Cupid?
Yeah, indeed,
Okay.
yes. If you want to have the machine that's going to allow you to do quilts, allow you to do alterations, I like this, and very, very smooth. Look, it's a $999 machine we're bringing you without even all the extras at $599. So if you want to make costumes for your daughter, if she's in pageants, band, cheerleading, you want to make sure that, you know, all of your outfits look fantastic, plus the keepsake quilts that we're making, this is the machine. Now, Darlene, let's say someone at home is not a quilter yet. This machine is still fantastic for them.
Of course. It has so many feet. If you love making clothes, maybe you dote on decorating, maybe you're, you know, cuckoo for crafting, whatever you like to do, you will do it with so much more fun and pizzazz and pleasure. The experience is there. The needle cutter works every time, and there's something about the decorative stitches in this machine. I have to tell you, I have to show you this. I'm going to pick a decorative pattern like this flower right here, number 27. And by the way, when I was showing you the 10s and the 1s, you can isolate just to there. 27. So now I'm on there. I can move in 10s, you see? You don't have to move the whole thing.
And is that for the stitch number?
Stitch number 27.
So we just wanted to show you, this is like a jukebox. Those are all, instead of being songs, those are the stitches. And then Darlene just dialed it up.
I love that.
Well, there you go.
You are so
I'm here for some good reasons sometimes.
I know.
I mainly just like to watch you sew, Darlene.
I want to show you the 60 stitch patterns, and then I will go ahead and show you that extra special feature. Decorative, utilitarian, here are your satin stitches. You have your quilt joining stitches, stretch patterns, heirloom. You have everything, and 6 auto-sized buttonholes with 2 darning stitches, a bound buttonhole, and an eyelet stitch. I can't imagine wanting or needing anything more.
And thank you for being on the live chat with us.
Oh, good.
We have someone who's a friend of yours on Facebook who's chiming in right now.
Okay.
And if you are, what's upper, I think, is that, what's upper? Well, hi. So if you wanted to get a hold of Darlene just in the future, I want you to know that you can contact her through our blog here at hsn.com. And also, she's very active on her Facebook page. If you want to be able to be connected with Darlene, it's Darlene Cahill on Facebook, and she's constantly loading new design ideas and also will answer your questions. With everyone who's ordering right now, Darlene, we have fewer than 100. We're at 90 of these Showstoppers available. It's a $999 machine. Darlene just cranked out those flowers.
No, but I have a story to tell you about this feature.
Oh, go.
Okay, so I'm on the flower. Let's say you were making these flowers. I'm going to do it again. So you're making a pattern, and it's beautiful, and you want to stop, but you don't know what part of the pattern to stop. All you have to do is press this button right here at any time that you're sewing that stitch, and it will stop, and it will lock the stitch, just like you just saw. Then you press the cutter and you're done, and it will complete the stitch. It won't stop in the middle. It will complete the stitch and finish stitching so that you always get a finished pattern. I never saw that before. I thought that was nice. The little nuances.
It's Janome.
Those little extras.
They've thought of everything.
They go up that.
They have thought of everything. Everything that bothered you about a sewing machine. Everything that aggravated you about sewing or didn't get you into the game for sewing or has you with a huge pile of projects off to the side. Well, Janome's going to get your motivation on so that you're going to finish those projects. Oh, by the way, I'm holding the case. The case comes with it. Did you want to come over here? Okay, hello.
I'm going over here because I have been so remiss. I just noticed we have less than 5 minutes and I haven't even showed you the feet yet. So bad on my part, but I have to show you the accessory kit. You're getting the spool stand that I already explained, small and large spool holder, the brush, the seam ripper, the buttonhole opener, and the additional spool pin. The feet that normally would come with this machine are the custom craft handcrafted zigzag foot, known as an open toe, a zigzag foot E, your 1/4-inch seaming foot, and Janome's 1/4-inch foot not only has a guide to keep you right on the edge of your fabric, but it has 2 holes. So if you have left needle orientation, you can still use this foot. You're going to enjoy the over edge foot that keeps the little threads from coming back up. Here's your automatic one-step buttonhole foot with all the different styles of buttonhole, your blind hem foot, and your satin stitch foot. Now, if I said this was all-inclusive at this price, it would still be a wow. But look what else you're getting. 10 more bonus feet, because they know you're going to want to make clothes and delve into the world of embellishment. With the 3-way cording foot, the gathering foot, which is, by the way, a snap-on, not a screw-on gathering foot. Yay for that. A ditch, stitching in the ditch. Nice to use on those high-end napkins. A fringe foot, so you can get that 3-dimensional wearable art embellishment. Ultra Glide for suedes, plastics, and leathers. You have your even feed walking foot with the guide. So now you can make beautiful grids and see where you're going and keep track without having to make all the lines. You have a binder foot. I have never seen this offered before. And this is a snap-on binder foot that does beautiful 1/4-inch bindings. You're going to have a lot of fun with that. Ribbon and sequin for those after 5 cocktail dresses and costumes, as well as New Year's Eve, of course. And then your concealed zipper foot and your embroidery darning jumping jack. It has a spring action in it, so you'll be able to really feel the difference. So these 10 feet alone, if you were to purchase them separately, I don't know how much it would be, but it would be hundreds of dollars.
Well, I don't have the algebra math mode going right now, but when we showed you, remember, those are at least $79.99. We've got them, some of them are around $20 each. It adds up because the machine itself, remember, is $999. Then all of those extras that Darlene just showed you, we were just talking about them before. She just showed them. Thanks, Darlene. Great job. And when you put it all together, look at the suggested release price. It's $1,200. So that's why these are almost sold out. You're getting the case included as well. Janome means precision, and they mean that you're going to have a good time when you go sewing because it's performance. You know, I bought, Darlene, you don't know this, maybe you do. For Christmas, I surprised my husband. I bought him a car. We had been thinking about getting cars for a while. I decided to keep mine for, as they say, 4 more years. And I bought him a car. So my car is not that fancy. My husband's car is a sweet ride. Nice. And I got to drive it for 2 days before, because he was out of town, so I got to surprise him. I was driving that car, and I'm like, oh my goodness, I hate to admit it, but there is a difference.
Yes.
Oh, darn it. So here's an example of where, yes, there is a difference.
Yes, there is.
This is so worth it. It is so worth it. Do you know what I mean?
I do know what you mean.
I mean,
having been driving the Janome for 3 weeks, I totally know what you mean.
Right? So that's why as soon as those 4 years are up, I'm getting the car I just bought him. Or that we bought for each other. But that was obviously his Christmas, birthday, anniversary, Valentine's Day, and Groundhog Day present for now into about the next 10 years.
Yes.
It's not like I'm buying people cars left and right.
Yeah,
this is a big holiday surprise for him. But this is that luxury ride in a sewing machine. So if you are interested, I would be thrilled for you to take this one out for a spin. You've got 30 days satisfaction guarantee, and we're showing it to you. But you know what? Until you drive that car off the lot, or even for a test drive, you won't know. This is something you have to experience the difference yourself. So take our word for it, feel free. But once you give this a zip around a piece of fabric, you're going to be like, wow. Wow. I love this machine. And then you're going to become a brand ambassador the way that we are telling the world about Janome.
Now, see that speed control?
See
Did
that?
you see it speed up?
See, that's that acceleration.
And
that's
so
the acceleration.
What I'm doing, making fringe for this long eyelash trim so that you can make your own decorator designer pillows. You're going to have so much fun. I invite you to give it for a test ride. If it isn't everything we say, send it back. But I know you're going to love it.
And right now we have no shipping and handling, and we'll let you know when they're entirely gone.